Okay, power to the diesel heater. So Chinese diesel heater, wee LCD control thing, runs on 12 volts. As David McLuckie has pointed out in his video, if the diesel heater gets an interruption to the power, or you just turn it off manually with a switch while it's running, it'll cook the PCB, which is a pain in the bum. Because it relies on the PCB gets hot with the position that they're mounted in, if the fan stops running to blow air through these vents, it also just stops cooling the PCB. Apparently, you've got a matter of seconds. Certainly, I used to have the night heater wired into one of these switches here. Turned it off by mistake one night when I was turning off a light, and quickly turned it back on, and I got a smell of PCB coming through here. You know, burning varnish or lacquer or whatever it is, so not good. Also, it was wired in through this fuse box here on its own fuse, which is great, but then, you know, it goes through there's a main distribution fuse box in here, which leads from the battery isolator on off. When it's set to on, it fires Angry Pixies out towards here. This is for the inverters. We're not talking about that though. Also, if it's on, feed comes from here into this box here, which can it come off? Yeah, it's just got big fuses in there. Oh, that's not fused. That's the temporary diesel heater thing. I need to get a fuse. So this is the fuse box for the fuse boxes. So I've wired the diesel heater straight into here, because that satellite fuse box on a 30 amp DB3, if something malfunctions on there, because everything runs off that, it's going to knock this fuse out as well. It's going to kill the diesel heater. So yeah, there's an inline fuse, that's what it is. Honest. So anyway, you still need to have a way to isolate your diesel heater. And so what I've came up with is this. I've just got a little bit of dye bond. I've done another video on that. And this is a pretty muckle switch. It's a 3-position switch, so centre. It's off. Nothing. I turn it this way. Diesel heater's on. Turn it the other way. That would be for these contacts here. This is just the live. Just bringing the live in here, that's all. I've got it out the way. So this you've actually got to turn it rather than, oh, press the wrong one, and suddenly your diesel heater's fried. You've actually got to positively turn it. It's a good quality switch as well, so it's not going to heat up or anything like that. And the second position can be used for, pardon me, for an alternative power source, as an example for your diesel heater. So I could do, but I'm not. I could get one of these shoes here for the Makita tool batteries or DeWalt or whatever you use, and it's got contacts in there, wires coming out there, about 15 quid online, buy them everywhere. So yeah, I could put a power tool battery holder there, a little power supply module or something. It has to be bigger than those, but a decent power supply module. David McLucky's done a great video, a couple of videos on that where he's tried different things. So head over there if you want to find out more about that. But yeah, so I could run the diesel heater off a power tool battery as an emergency source of power. Truthfully, if it runs out of juice, I'll just put another jumper on. But gives you options. And that was a pack of 2 switches for 8 or 9 quid. I've got another one which I'll probably sell or something. But yeah, so a good, solid, safe method to provide power and isolate your diesel heater.